Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a bit of a special video, not any games. Today I figured I'm getting something special. We're getting a pet. Now you're probably wondering, what type of pet are you going to possibly get? Well, this thing. Yeah, I know, it's a spider, but you'll see. And I'm gonna show off its special abilities and stuff, but obviously first, we need to make it a home. So we got some of the supplies here. We got the moss, little heating pad, clay pebbles, spray bottles for moisture, decorations, water bowls, a little cave, thermometers, and then the enclosure. So we're gonna set up what we can right now. So let's just open this thing up. Alright, so here it is. This is a 6x8. So pretty small, but perfect size for obviously a jumping spider. And we just need to get this other supplies out. It's one-handed, so please. There we go. Perfect. And there it is. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. Well, it looks like we got some little log pads for them to climb on. We got a rope. Pretty nice. And then we got a nice mysterious box here. Eat that one. Okay. So now that we got this stuff, I'm gonna leave these here. I want to show off all the other stuff I have though. So in these little boxes, we got 2 thermometers. One, they measure both temperature and humidity. We got 6 little water bowls here. We got a tiny little cave. We got a bunch of other decorations that I bought. Then we got the clay balls, moist bottle, spray bottle, and the moss, and then the heating pad. There is other stuff that is coming, but that stuff is not here right now. Obviously, in the meantime, we're going to be going to get the spider skin. But for now, I just want to set all the stuff up that I can. So let's open this thing up. Let's see what's inside. Looks like a little hiding place for the spider that we hang on somewhere. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to set that up. Obviously, first things first, we're gonna have to set up the substrate, but I'm waiting to do the substrate because I need a screen separator. So clay balls, screen separator, and then the moss to prevent mold from forming in the tank. So I think in the meantime, we are going to be picking out the spider. So I will see you guys there. Okay guys, we are in the car right now. We just got the jumping spider from the store, and you kind of see him in there. He's on the log. It's a bit hard to really focus on, but he's definitely in there. And we're gonna set up his enclosure when we get home. Looks really cute. So we'll see you guys when we get home. Alright everyone, and welcome back. We are now home. We just got the spider. He should be here somewhere. See if my phone quality is good enough. There he is. So now that we have him home, we're going to set up his enclosure. So let's turn on the light here. Alright. So first, obviously, we need substrate for the terrain so he can walk around. Now, we got some basic stuff here. We got clay balls, we got the mesh layer, and then in here, we got moss. So first, we're going to put the clay balls in, and since it's a small door opening, we're going to use this thing to scoop the balls in there. So let's put them in. Now this should be enough. I just want to make a rough estimate of how much we need. Worst things worst, we can put some back. But it should be enough. I think we're good now. I think we could just use the rest. I only got one on the floor, that's okay. Perfect. Okay. So let me get that one off of the floor. Okay. So now we got clay balls in there. So I think next we're gonna have to do the mesh layer. Alright. So alright, this should be good. So we're just gonna have to cut how much we need. So I'd say about here. And I think that should be good. So let's put it in there. Let's see. I think we can cut it a bit shorter. So let me put the scissors back. Let's cut it just a bit more. Boom. Alright. So let's see if this will fit. Honestly, try it this way. Yep, perfect. I'm gonna even out the layer a bit. Now we're gonna put the moss in there. And spread that all around. Might need a bit more actually, which we do have. Just gonna take a drop more. We're gonna put it right there. And a bit more for the corner. And we're gonna put it right in there. Alright. So now this layer is done. So it looks pretty good. We got the clay balls, we got the mesh, and then we got the moss there. So now we're gonna clear this stuff off. Let's open this thing up. Got this. Cut it open.
Nope, nope.
Okay, it won't cut. We're just gonna have to use the fingers then. To get it open. Alright, perfect. So now, got the heating pad. Just gonna take the wire off. Well, I'm gonna. There we go. Alright. Now, we got that. We're just gonna put it right underneath in case we ever need it. Put it right there. Alright. Perfect. Alright guys, so we are back. Now, we have to do some hot gluing just to get the floor decorations all in there. But for now, well, to get the hanging decorations, I mean. But for now, we are just going to start with the decorations for the ground. So let me set that up real quick. Okay everyone, we are finally back. I have hot glued the stuff that needs to be hot glued. So this is what it looks like so far. Got a little big hideout in the top there. Cave in the bottom. Climbing thing there. Got a bridge here. 2 logs there. And here's the other stuff we're going to be working with. We got some trees. We got an extra large log. We got spare rocks. We got a mossy rock. 2 water bowls. And then this little thing with a water bowl in it. Then we got extra stuff over here. Got a moss thing here, which we're not going to use. And then over here, we got thermometers to measure temperature and humidity. In the top, we got spray bottles, then we got fruit flies, and we got our new spider, which we are going to be naming Orion. But for now, let's just set up the other stuff. So I'm going to go grab a water bottle so we can start with the water dishes as well. So I'll be right back with that. Alright, we're back. Got the spray bottle. So next, we're going to fill up the water dishes with a bit of water. And then we're going to, so let's put that in there. We can put this one over here. And then we can put this one on the back. Okay. So next, we're going to put the trees on. Put the trees in there. We're only gonna put a few in. I think we're only gonna put like 3. And then we'll get a red one, like right over here. Now let's get a taller one. We'll use this pretty white one. Put that right there. Boom. Now we're gonna add a mossy rock. I'm gonna put that right there. And then I'm gonna put a black rock right there to match the color of the spider. And then we put one more tree right in the back. Perfect. So I think, we're gonna just stick with that. Gonna empty that out. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to fill the water dishes up. But I wanna get some in the spray bottle first. Let's pour some in there. Because spiders need clean water, and obviously the tap water where I live is filled with bacteria. Okay. Okay, perfect. 1, 2. And 3. Put that tree more in there. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Now that that's in there, we want to get the thermometers going. There's one. Put that to the side. Open the next one up. Take it out, and boom. Alrighty. So now let's open up these thermometers. Let's see how they look. If they would come out of the package, that'd be great. Okay. Oh, look at that. Wow. That looks beautiful. Oh, it has batteries in there already. So, where are we gonna put this? one in the back here. So we're gonna have to hot glue again. And I think we'll put one on the bottom, like maybe in the back here. Perfect. And then we're gonna put one on the top here. We'll put it in the back. I just need the hot glue gun there. Okay, perfect. We got some stuck. Now we can unplug this again. And look at this. This looks really good. And we obviously got our spray bottle, which just scooped a bit. And we're going to we get this thing to work real quick. Okay, we're back. Now let's now with this extra mesh we got, we're going to be covering the holes just for now. Just so the spider doesn't escape. Check the other side. Okay, perfect. So humidity's good. And we just need to put the mesh over the areas with the holes. Alright guys, so we are back. So next, we're going to be taping the areas with the holes shut. Okay. Okay, perfect. Need a bit more top here. There we go. A bit more. And then we need for the other side. Oh no, we're gonna tape the bottom. Actually, no. We're just gonna get the tape on. Perfect. Now we're gonna take the top. Because the spider might be small enough to escape through these holes here. Okay, perfect. Tape there. Alright, that side's taped. So I'll be back when I can tape the other two sides. Alright everyone, we are finally done. Look at this. Looks very nice. I'd say at least. Got a really good temperature. Humidity is only 74%. 94% humidity on the bottom, which is a bit high. Gonna dry some of that, maybe, but that's okay. It'll always dry up a bit later. But now I want to get the spider in there, hopefully. So I see him. Where is he? He's in the back there. Sorry about the quality. Okay. So let's try and get this guy in his new home. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, everyone, I finally got the spider in the enclosure. He is all the way in the corner over there, if you can see him. But he's doing really well. I will make a video or later on in the like following months or something when he grows. But for now, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this short video, and I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you a bit later. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we